Thanks.
Ah.
So in your businesses, have you taken any of your businesses into franchise models? Have you explored the success of the businesses that have been more corporate, maintained, and never moved into franchises? I know every time someone has a great idea, they're like, oh, you should franchise that. But then you start to really explore businesses like Starbucks, and you compare it to Tim Hortons or Subway, and they do present differently to their customers. So do you have anything to say about that?
I sure do. Start with, they're both formats that are very good. My son, who runs Surcorp, and we have a lot of restaurants. He's got a huge volume of business, a lot of you know. It's in the hundreds of millions of dollars, and he won't franchise those because they're like this restaurant here. They're full service, and there's a lot of complexities to them. And when you franchise, there's your ability to control the way they run, and he feels that it's not a suitable product for it. Franchising, that's how I started. We had an A&W franchise. I like franchising. It's a great format. It's important, though, that the concept is something that if you're going to do the franchising, you put a package together that you believe in. I gave a speech at a franchise organization once, and I was in the franchise business. We did also start one that didn't work. And this is the extreme case. We started a thing here in Toronto called Chicken Chicken. The guy had been with Pizza. Now, the Chicken Chicken, the trouble with it was that the people who they sold the franchise to and the control they had didn't work because it was the Swiss chalet type of chicken. And the trouble is, as you know, that stuff ages fast. It goes stale, it goes bad, dries out, and so on and so forth. And they didn't get it. And so their problem was they sold franchises to anybody who was a warm body with money. Keep that in mind. Whereas you really shouldn't sell a franchise if it wasn't of such a quality that you would sell it to your own sister who just lost her husband. In other words, you believe in it enough, and it stands up. Excuse me, my nose is running here. It would stand up to. You're proud of it, and it will work. And they don't always win, but it's because they're not good enough. My other favorite line is this. I mentioned this earlier. You can have McDonald's at Queen and Yonge, and if you got the wrong guy running it, he'll blow his brains out. And you could have not a very good restaurant and not a very good location and not branded, but if you got the right guy running it, he'll make a nice, modest success of it because he's concerned, he's passionate about it, and he works hard, all the ingredients. And so franchising is a great way. It's proven. It's a great way of distributing a concept and an idea. And if you don't do them fast enough sometimes, then everybody gets it. And so you've lost that edge. And so you want it to expand across. And with marketing and so on. And name branding is a huge thing, So.